All right, I think we can start. So before we begin, just a couple of house rules. As you can see, the meeting is being recorded. We will put it on YouTube and make it available also on Eventornado. If you don't know what Eventornado is, I will explain everything today. On Eventornado, there will be a live sessions tab where you can click on it, and the video of this live session will be there embedded for you to view. You can ask any question that you want. Don't be shy. You can use the event chat, or at the end of this session, you can also start your microphone and video, raise your hand, and then you can come up on stage and ask any question that you want. So we are also here for that. So providing these house rules, again, welcome to this introductory live session for the YESDGs Hackathon. It's my pleasure to be here. I am Michele Erba. I am coordinating the hackathon on behalf of PFE, Project for Europe, and I will be there with you during the hackathon days physically in Potenza, in Italy. So you can start already see my face right now, but we will meet in person down there. Before we go on, let's take a look at the agenda. After the brief welcome, house rules, and this agenda, of course, we will start with the part number 1, which is the about the hackathon. So in the first part, we will talk about the hackathon goals, about the hackathon challenges, and who are the teams and the people that will join this hackathon. It will take around 10-15 minutes. And then we will go a little bit more technical, a little bit more details in the part number 2, which is the process of the hackathon. We will explore together the timeline of the hackathon, the venue where the event will take place, and then we will go directly on Eventornado. So I will share my screen again, and I will show you how to register for Eventornado. And then we'll talk about the mentoring and also about the evaluation process and criteria. So after all of this, you can, again, as I said before, you can raise your hands, or you can write a message in the chat and we can answer to your questions. Okay, so let's start with the part number 1, which is again about the hackathon and the challenges. So what is the YESDGs hackathon? So SDG, as all of you know, that stands for Sustainable Development Goals. And the hackathon is your chance to innovate, collaborate, and drive change to support these goals. We will have 2 types of participants. We will have youth people and youth worker. All the participants will be aged between 16 years old and 30 years old. And the goal of these participants is to tackle some of today's most pressing global challenges. And we will do that using creativity, new ideas, and also teamwork. So why join the YESDGs Hackathon? First of all, as you will see later, we will have many countries participating. So this is a chance to collaborate across borders, again, to tackle real-world challenges, so to contribute in tackling real-world challenges, contribute to a shared YESDGs manifesto, and also, of course, build connections. So there will be a lot of networking. You will meet new people, and you will become part of a virtual network. So this is about the hackathon. And let's go see some very macro details. The location is in Potenza, in Italy, and the dates are June 17 and 18. These dates are all about the hackathon. There is an additional day on the 19th, and I will show you later the agenda for that day. But that day will not be about the hackathon itself. It will be a post-hackathon meeting. What you can expect. So the duration of the hackathon is 1.5 days, where you can brainstorm ideas, develop solution, and present your concept. After the hackathon, you can also join the creation of the manifesto. So you will collectively draft the manifesto with your idea for a more sustainable future. And also, there will be cultural activities hosted by ASCAI, which is the host of the hackathon. All right, so who will join? Who will join? Again, we will have young people and youth workers aged from 16 to 30, especially from rural areas. So what is the definition of youth worker and young people? Youth worker is on let's say in the hackathon environment, the youth worker is the team leader of the team. So we will see that this team leader has specific tasks in the hackathon platform on Eventornado. And then we will have young people, 4 or 5, 3 per team, that will act as team members. The countries that are involved are these ones. It's Ireland, Italy, Greece, Lithuania, Belgium, and Portugal. And about team formation, so the teams will be formed directly by the organizers. So based on your profiles, we will mix the teams with the countries, with the skills, and then we will basically tell you which is your team and who is the team leader of your team. So there is no team formation prior to the hackathon. You will arrive at the hackathon days directly already with your team. So this is the process for team formation. Now, about the hackathon. In the hackathon, we have 4 different real-world challenges focused on 4 key themes. And also, your team will be assigned to a challenge by the organizer. So basically, you will arrive on the hackathon day. You don't have to find the team members. You don't have to find the team leader. You don't have to create a team. And you don't have to select a challenge, because all of this will be already done by us. So once you arrive to the hackathon venue, you will already know which is your team and which is your challenge. So let's go explore a little bit more details. What are these 4 challenges that we have proposed? So we have the challenge number 1, which is common ground, planting seeds of wellness in daily spaces. So here we have the first how might we phrase, which is basically how might we reimagine underused urban spaces as environments that support youth health and well-being. So the description of these challenges, you can find it, you can read it on your own in 2 documents, actually in 2 places. One of that is Eventornado, which is the hackathon platform that we will use. And another one is the hack guide, which I will show you in a second. So you have plenty of time from now till the hackathon days to explore the challenge, problem statement, the expected outcome. So to go a little bit more in details on each one of the challenges, especially once we communicate to you which one is your team and which one is your challenge. So you can focus on that. So for now, to have an overall overview, yeah, as I was saying, the first one is this one, planting seeds of wellness in daily spaces. The second one is about fast fashion. So understanding the impact of fast fashion and identifying sustainable solution. Let's read together the how might we phrase, which is how might we highlight the impact of fast fashion on the environment and society, and use this to create awareness and solution to fast fashion. So this is the second challenge that we proposed. The third one is youth voices for peace. And the how might we is how might young people across Europe identify and respond to local challenges to inclusion and peace, creating stronger and more united communities. So this is the third challenge that we have. And then we have a last one, which is about deforestation. So it's called Greener Lands, Solutions to Combat Deforestation. Let's read together again the phrase, which is how might we combat deforestation and restore our planet's green lungs through innovative, youth-led solutions that prioritize sustainability, community engagement, and environmental justice. So as you can see, in each one of these 4 challenges, we have a problem statement, which basically defines the problems that you will need to solve during the hackathon, and also some expected outcome. So in here, for example, if you go reading something like this, reduce deforestation through innovative technology, promote reforestation and sustainable land management practices. So in here, you have some sort of guidance of what expected from you as an outcome after the hackathon, or while you will develop your ideas. So these are the 4 challenges that we have. And let's go, let me check if we have any question. I don't see any question in the chat. If you have some, again, feel free to write it down right now and I will answer at the end, no problem. So with this, I think we can move to the part number 2, which is again more about the process, by the hackathon process and the real timeline of the hackathon. So if I go here, we can see the hackathon timeline for the day number 1, 17th of June. So participants will arrive at 9 a.m. and basically you will register, we will give you a badge, and there will be some sort of welcoming activities via Skype, team building activities, problem solving, brainstorming technique and design thinking activities, and also elevator pitch. This agenda might be subjected to changes. So for now, it's this one. If it changes, of course, you will be promptly notified. So after this, let's say warm-up, let's call it a warm-up in the morning, we will go to lunch at 1 p.m. And then we will come back at 2 p.m. for the hackathon day 1 kickoff. So in here, basically, we will start with the presentation of the day 1, and I will basically provide you the whole schedule for the whole day, which will be more detailed. We will be there. I will have a presentation. I will tell, hey guys, today it's all about this. You will need to do this and that. You have 1 hour to do this, and then you have to deliver that at this other hour. So basically, a plan for the day, a more detailed plan than the one that I'm sharing right now. So basically, the hackathon is divided. We have some checkpoints, or let's say milestones, which are the deliverables. So you will have to submit 3 deliverables throughout the hackathon, and you will be supported also by the mentors to do that. So the first deliverable is deliverable number 1 at 4 p.m. on the day 1. The details about the deliverable number 1 and 2 and 3 and all the deliverables will be shared on the hackathon days. So that is the moment when you discover what you will need to do. But I wanted you to know that prior each one of the deliverables, you will have a checkpoint with your mentor, which are the people, the mentors basically are the people that will support you in developing your ideas. So first day, deliverable number 1 and 2, and then you have an additional half an hour in case you want to stay there to, I don't know, tune your deliverable 1 and 2, or if you need more time to do something, so you can also stay there. But at 6:30, there is a hard stop, and we will go, everybody will go to rest, to get some rest, to eat, and then we will come back the day after. So the first day is happening at a tourist hotel in Potenza, which will be the same, the location also for the second day, which is this one. So we will start at 9:30 after the participants arrive. Again, I will have a presentation explaining you what is the plan for the day. And then at 1 p.m., there will be the submission of the deliverable number 3 after the checkpoint with your mentor. So right after you submit the deliverable number 3, we will go to lunch, and then we will have from 2 p.m. to 2:45, you will have like 1 hour and 15 minutes to prepare your pitch to the jury members, because you will have to submit some deliverables on the hackathon platform, but there is also some pitches planned in front of the jury members that will ask you some questions. While the jury members then go in a separate room to evaluate your ideas, you will stay there in the main room. You can reply to the survey and contribute to the hackathon manifesto creation. And after 45 minutes, we all go back in the main hall and we announce the winners and the prize delivery. So basically, this is how the hackathon will evolve in these 2 days. And again, as I was saying, we will stay at a tourist hotel. I'm highlighting this because the next day, once the hackathon is over, the next day we will move to the Palazzo della Cultura, where here we will have some other activities. We will have a welcoming by the president of the Potenza Youth Forum, welcome speech by the Sky representative, a full presentation of the YESDGs project, sustainable development and active citizenship, some testimonials and best practices, and the presentation of the manifesto and the results with the winner group. So this will be the day number 3. So this is the agenda. Okay, now venue. So the venue, here you have the details on how to reach it. In there, there will be a bar that will allow you to grab some coffee, tea, water, and soft drink for free during the hackathon days. So you don't have to bring your own food. Let's say if you want to take some coffee, tea, water, you can go to the bar and just grab it, which is fine. I mean, during a hackathon, you're gonna need some coffee or some tea. So that is how it's organized. Okay, so this is all about the venue and the timeline. Let's go explore for a second the hackathon platform, which is Eventornado. So you will not receive the details on how to register and how to join the platform right now, right after this call, but in a few days, you will receive a communication including everything, what the team leader must do, what the team members must do, what is the link to register. So it will be well explained also in another communication. But for now, let me show you how it looks and what it will be need to be done, basically. So here we are on Eventornado. Let me make it a little bigger. This is the platform that we will use. And this is what you will see. So basically here we have a home page with the details that are already shared with you. This is where you can also find the details of each one of the challenges. So if you open this challenge in a new tab or maybe in the same tab, you will have all the details about the description of the challenge there. So this is where you can read it. On the right, you also have a timeline, which is the same that I showed to you. So in here, you can also have a always updated timeline here. And let's pretend that we would like to register, and let's simulate a registration on the platform. So it's very simple. I click on register. I need to sign in to Eventornado. I am already signed in right now, but if you are not signed in, this is what you will need to do. It's very simple. First name, last name. If you want, it's cool if you have a picture. I usually add it, which is nice. But after you do that, you will be prompted to fill in the registration form, which is pretty short, as you can see here. Optional, you can add your skills if you want. If you want, you can do this. Otherwise, you can skip it. But basically here, there is a list of predefined skills. If you want to select them and tell us more about yourself, that would be nice, but it's not mandatory. Then you can go on and fill in your gender, your country of residence, the type of person that you are. So in here you have a role description, youth people, which are individuals aged between 13 and 30 years old, and youth worker is a professional or a volunteer involved in a non-formal learning activity. So basically a supporter for the young people. So in here you need to select your role, your age. I'm gonna select 30, but I turned 40 yesterday. So yeah, this is gonna make me feel better for a second. And then you select, basically you accept the terms and condition. You click on this link and you can read the full terms and condition. So you can click on register. Congratulations, you are successfully registered. So you will not receive a confirmation of registration. It's just this banner. Once you do that, you are fully registered, so no worries. And then in the details that we will send to the youth worker, which is the team leader, there will be the details also on how to create a team and add the other team members, which is very simple. Again, green button, create team, select the challenge that we assign to you, provide a name for your idea, which I think it will be placeholder for the moment, then you can change it later on, and also the team name. So team name here, team name here. So you just need to do this and click on submit. And this is how you, as a team leader, create the idea. And once you do that, you will see that the new My Team tab will appear. And then in here, you can invite the other team members. So basically here, you click on this button. We will give you the email of your team members, and you will be able to invite them here. So once they join, they follow the same process, they will be added to your team, and the team is complete. Now, let's stop here for now on Eventornado because I will tell you how to submit the deliverables during the hackathon days. And I also will be there with you to do that if you need some support. So let's skip this process for now. So for Eventornado, it's everything is explained. It's very simple, as you can see. You also have a hack guide. If you click here on this tab, you will see that you can click either on the title or here on the image. If you click on the image, you will have access to the hack guide. The hack guide is a document containing everything that I'm telling you right now and maybe something more. So basically here you have, for example, details on how to create and join a team. The thing that I explained right now, you have it also written here. You have the agenda again that I shared right now. You have all the full agenda here, the link to join the hotel, everything, right? And hackathon process and deliverables, these things will be explained more in detail during the hackathon days, but you have some sort of high-level information also here. And yeah, so basically here you have all the tabs to receive all the information that you need. In case something is missing, in case something is not clear, you can also write me an email that you can find also here. Okay, so this is how Eventornado works. Let's go, let me check, no questions so far. This is the hack guide, the one that I told you before, that I told you right now. And then let's go to the mentoring. So each one of the teams will have one mentor assigned, and the mentors are the people you can ask your question to. So the mentors are not the ones that you should ask, for example, how can I upload the file on Eventornado, or I'm having some trouble in uploading the file on how to use the platform. That is me. So you can come directly to me and I can help you. The mentors are the people that you should refer to for doubts about the challenges, for doubts about proceeding, for doubts about how to complete the deliverables, on doubts on the direction that you should be taking during the hackathon with your idea. So they are experts guiding you along the way. The mentors are Maria Pina Triunfo from Ascae, Giorgia Barazzoni from PFE, Project for Europe, Catherine Smith from Vallura Development, and Lydia Alvarez del Campo from Ascae. Okay, so mentoring, let's go to the jury members. So during the hackathon, a panel of jury members will evaluate your deliverables, and basically they will have also the chance to ask you some questions during the pitching ceremony. The mentors are Giuseppe Aveta, Forum dei Giovani Tito, Pasquale Baldantoni from ARPAB, Valentina Milone, and Fabrizio Manna from Foro dei Giovani Potenza. So we have 4 jury members for now. If the mentors and the jury members changes, you will know that because we will update the hack guide. So the hack guide will be always updated and we will notify you. Since we are talking about the jury members, so let's talk about the evaluation process. So during the hackathon phase, during the team speeches and Q&As with the jury members, you will have, as a team, you will have the opportunity to present your idea to the panel of jury members. As I said before, the jury members will ask you some questions, and this phase will last, let's say, from 1 hour, from a quarter after 15 to a quarter after 16. You will have around 5 minutes to pitch your idea, and you will also have 5 minutes to reply to the questions of the jury members. After the jury members and all the teams answer the questions, the jury members will go in a private room, and then we all come back. Once we have the evaluation done, we will come back to announce the winner. So jury members, again, what are the evaluation criteria that they will use to evaluate your ideas? So the evaluation criteria are these ones. We have 5 evaluation criteria, each one of them up to 10 points. The first one is relevance to the SDGs. So does the solution clearly address one or more of the 4 key themes? So is it relevant to your challenge, basically? Is your idea relevant to the challenge that you're solving? Innovation and creativity. So very simple. Is the idea original, bold? Is it innovative? Is it creative? And so on. The third one is impact and feasibility. So maybe an idea is relevant to the challenge, maybe an idea is innovative and creative, but maybe it's not feasible. Maybe it's very difficult to do. So the jury members will also take this into account to understand if it is doable. The fourth one is communication and presentation. So was the pitch clear, compelling, engaging? So basically how you presented the idea to the jury members. And since we mentioned the manifesto at the beginning of this call, there is the jury members also will try to understand if the idea offered meaningful input to the SDGs, and does it have the potential to contribute to the SDGs cause. So these are the 5 evaluation criteria. As you can see, they're very, very simple and straightforward. Okay. Now, let's go to the Q&As. That is all for now. That is all the information that we have for you now. We will follow up, of course, in the coming days with more. Any question from the participants, from the mentors, from everyone that is in this meeting, or is everything clear? Let me see. If I see raised hands, I don't see raised hands, and I don't see chat messages. You will have my contact during we already share my contact from now till the hackathon starts. So any question that you have, you can find me via email, and I will also again be there the whole day and a half to support you. I will jump into the different tables to support you. So if you don't have any question right now, you can always ask later. Let me see. No questions so far. Let me check. Yeah. I don't know, Georgia, if you're there, if there are no questions, I think I saved.
Sorry.
Yeah, please.
I have a question. I was looking for sign where's the hand raised, but there's no any. So I have a question about I'm part of Lithuanian team, and do we need to prepare in advance any ideas for hackathon? So
This is a very
we could bring it already to the place.
This is a very good question, Raza. Thank you so much. So no, you don't have to bring to the hackathon an already existing idea. So what you will have to do during the hackathon days is to spend the first day to define the problem and the persona that you would like to solve the problem for. And then the second day, that is where you generate a lot of ideas, 10, 15 ideas. And then is also the day where you can refine it a little bit further, right? We don't expect from you guys in 1.5 days to solve the climate change problem for all. That would be amazing, but it's impossible. So what we are expecting is a generation of a lot of cool ideas that can be implemented, in the future and added to the manifesto. So Raza, thank you so much for the very, very valuable question. I hope that answers to it. All right.
Thanks.
Perfect. No problem. Okay. Let me see. Raised hands, participants. I don't see any raised hands. In the chat, let me check. Okay. All right. So as you can see in the chat right now, you have an email to ask some question, the email from Georgia. So you can take that email right now and you can send your question there. If there are no more questions, we can call it a day. Again, save you half an hour instead of 1 hour, and then you can go on doing what you were doing. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure. You will know once the recording is available. And yeah, see you all in 17 days. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michele.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.